Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Alice, and this is my very first YouTube video here on the internet. I've had multiple accounts before, but didn't really go well, and this time I've decided to be consistent, and this is my very first YouTube video. I hope that you like it. Um, so yeah, I yap a lot, I talk a lot, so that's why I don't want to talk unnecessarily and waste your time. So I have written a few things in my diary which I would like to share today, and hopefully it helps you out there. I just want people to you know get what I'm trying to say, and hopefully it helps someone. Like, I really want that it should be useful for somebody. So without wasting time, let's get into it. And I don't want to talk anything unnecessarily. As I said, I talk a lot. I want to be very precise about what I want to say, point to point. I just don't want to I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, let's get started. So, as you may have come across the YouTube video title, which I have already put, which is Life is Boring, and that's how it's supposed to be. Now, social media has made us all feel like life is actually a failure if it is very calm or repetitive or ordinary. But do we realize that most of our days are like repetitive, like waking up, sleeping, then eating food, studying, working, and then going back to sleep on repeat? It's a loop, right? And that is what life is all about. It's actually a loop. You can't live different people's life all at once. You live your life once in a long period, so you can't have a different experience every single time. I mean, it's a loop, is what I'm trying to say. I hope you get it. We see everyone's life on social media, like through their highlights, and compare them with our lives, which is actually nothing but pathetic at some point, which we all do, and even I do. So you need not be embarrassed about it. But yeah, it's just that um, we think that we should be traveling, partying, or some huge life changing moment is what we all need for not to be bored in our own lives. But a lot of happiness actually comes from building a quiet routine, a peaceful life, you know. Maybe the goal isn't about living an interesting life every single day. I have also come across people talking about now this is off topic. It's not written in my diary here, but I just wanted to discuss it with you all. I've seen that people usually say, "Oh, I wish I was a spy or something like that, like an undercover or something agent like that, so that I can live another life. It will be very thrilling. It will be very exciting or whatnot." But in reality, if you actually get to live in their shoes or be them for a whole day, you'll actually get to know how hard it is for them as well to pretend something that they are not, right? That is what a spy's work is actually. Um, they have to pretend that they're somebody else. They have to be, you know, like it might sound thrilling, but once you actually be them, you'll get to know how hard it is for them as well. And yeah, I just wanted to say that it's very off topic. I'm so sorry. Just keep going off topic. Anyways, so yeah, where were we? We were like, maybe the goal is not about living an interesting life every single day, but to build a life that is actually much more peaceful. The main character trap. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about a lot. The main character trap. Everybody nowadays want some sort of twist in their life. Oh my god, I am twisting my tongue. Never mind. Yeah. So we think every day should have a plot, right? A plot twist. Like, it's like, do it for the plot. What if this happens? Go and text him, ye wo. And that is actually okay. I mean, sometimes you need chaos in your life. Sometimes you need a few plot twists in your life, but not every time, right? I hope what you're trying to I hope we're getting along. Next is that something cinematic is what everybody wants nowadays, which is not true. Like, please, baby girl, come out of your delusion. Real life is not about plot twist every single time. Sometimes it's just about existing, living through life. So I hope that you get what I'm trying to say. So, like, yeah, real life is mostly about waiting, working, and repeating. It's a loop, as I said before. Next thing is that why people think that their life is boring. Their life is not boring, and somehow people are not happy because their life is not boring. They're actually unhappy because they have a fear of missing out. They have a FOMO. They have a FOMO that, oh, she's out there going somewhere. She's there in, let's just say that she went to Coachella and I did not. So that doesn't mean my life is like any less of boring than hers. It's just that she went there and I'm feeling sad that I did not go. So it's basically a fear of missing out, FOMO, right? So I hope it never mind. I guess we're on the same page. They're scared that they're missing out when someone is actually living better. See, nobody is actually living better or living bad. It's just that we all experience different zones of emotions through life, and then we mistake peace for emptiness. Okay, like sometimes the peace we have in our life is actually, which at some point every person I usually talk to nowadays is like, oh, my life is so empty, I have no one to talk, I don't have any drama in my life. Maybe that is actually peacefulness, and we mistake that peacefulness as emptiness, and it just all happens for a reason. So I hope that you don't mistake that peace like as in emptiness, because it is not. And sometimes, like, nothing is wrong with being boring. I hope you get that life is quiet and we have become so used to chaos, like so used to chaos. We are just like, oh, I need something, I need a drama in my life. No, that is not how life is, but chaos. And you know what? Chaos should be there in your life. I'm not saying ki just completely go underground and, don't face any sort of chaos at all, but instead, you should just know that you're just too comfortable being in a chaotic place that you cannot stand yourself in being alone, being in peace, and just existing. So that is what I wanted to talk about here. And at the end, I just want to conclude it with my thoughts, which is maybe life isn't supposed to feel like a movie. Because let's be honest, movies are fiction and they're called fiction for a reason. And non fiction is what our life is. So you can't compare your own life with movies, right? And maybe it's supposed to feel like coming home, making tea, talking to someone you love, and watch another boring day pass. That is how the life works, actually. It's not about some huge ass movie thingy or something like that, but maybe that's not failure. Maybe living life like this is not failure. And if it were to be failure, it means we all are failures at some point. We all are, because nobody is out there living an exciting life. Trust me. Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe that's just the whole point. So, yeah, I hope I helped you or made you think about life in a different aspect. And I hope that you liked my YouTube video. This was my very first YouTube video, and I was actually very nervous to film this, and I was looking for a perfect spot, perfect this. I was like, no, I'm gonna do, like, maybe I'm gonna look better and then I'm gonna film this video. But then I read somewhere. I'm so sorry, I'm just so nervous. I read somewhere that make it happen, like make it exist and then make it perfect. And also, perfectionism doesn't exist. So please don't seek out for perfectionism because it's just a figurative word. And that will be a topic for another video. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed my YouTube channel. I mean, my YouTube video. And if you really liked it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share, and drop whatever you felt in the comment section. And yeah, life is boring, and let's get bored together. Bye.